Namaste students. Today we are going to start with type 3 questions. If you remember, in the previous videos you have seen type 1 and type 2 questions where we have done integration using partial fractions. Alright, and by now we know that you know partial fraction, what it is, where to use, how to use, and you have practiced type 1 and type 2 questions already. So we are going to start with third one. Before that, just a recapitulation, what was type 1? Where the denominator had linear factors but non-repeated. Linear but all factors were different. Second type we did where the variable which was involved should have even power. X should have even power, that we could convert into type 1 questions. Alright. Now we are going to start with type 3 questions where the denominator consisting of linear factors but where some may repeat, maybe all repeat, that depends. Alright. But after seeing the question, first question is, can I apply partial fraction on it or not? That's my question. Can I apply partial fraction on it or not? When do we apply partial fraction, children? Yes, we apply partial fraction when the power, the degree of the denominator is more than the degree of numerator. Degree of denominator is more than the degree of numerator. Now if I look at this question, definitely the degree of denominator is 3 and the degree of numerator is 1. So appropriate question to apply partial fraction. Alright. Now let this be equals to I. Alright. Now what do we need to do? I have to, this rational fraction has to be converted into a partial fraction. Alright, so I'll pick up. What is the rule? X minus 1 is repeated. Recall. X minus 1, A upon X minus 1, B upon X minus 1 whole square. Had it been cube, we would have done C upon X minus 1 whole cube. Is it clear? I told you children, as many as the factors here, means as many as the degree, whatever the degree of the denominator, those many constants we are going to use. It has a degree 3, so I have to use 3 constants. Is it clear? Alright, so first one is over, X minus 1 whole square. What is the rule? First of all, without power, A upon X minus 1. Then B upon X minus 1 square. Had it been cube, तो क्या आ जाता साथ में C upon X minus 1 whole cube and so on. Now this is a simple linear factor. So, alright. Now, it's 3, sorry. Now I need to find out the values of A, B, C. Take LCM. B into X plus 3, C into X minus 1 whole square, the denominator got cancelled. Alright. Now what do we do? It's very clear, we have already done this. We need to find the values of ABC by substituting some values of X or by comparing the coefficients. Alright, first of all I'll put X is equals to 1. If I put X is equals to 1, this is 4. X minus 1, here it becomes 0. This becomes 0, so I'll get, so I got the value of B, that is 1. Alright, clear? Now I'll put X is equals to minus 3. Alright, X is equals to minus 3 to make these two 0, so I'll get the value of C. Minus 3, so minus 9 plus 1, minus 8. This becomes 0, this becomes 0, minus 3, minus 1, minus 4, 16. C, so C is equals to minus 1 by 2. Alright, clear children? Now I need to find out the value of what is left. A is left. So I can compare some coefficient. Can we compare some coefficient? Let's compare the coefficient of x square. Let's compare the coefficient of x square. Do I have x square here? No. 0. So you have to be careful. Alright? ऐसे भी बिना सोचे समझे write anything. No x square, so 0. Here when I multiply these two, x into x will become x square and then a x square, so the coefficient of x square is a. Here there is no x square, but when I open x minus 1 whole square, don't be in hurry. यहाँ तो x minus 1 x square दिख ही नहीं रहा, but it is x minus 1 का whole square. So when you will open it, it will become x square plus 1 minus 2x. So x square plus x square into c. So coefficient of x square is c. So a is equals to minus c. So we got the value of a as 1 by 2. So we got all the values. Clear? So put it here. So 3x plus 1 upon x minus 1 whole square into x plus 3 has become a upon x minus 1. A is 1 by 2. B is 1. And C is minus 1 by 2. Alright? So put this value in I. So I has become. When I put, I am going to segregate the integrals. By now you know that we can segregate. So I am going to segregate because in this place I am going to put this and I am going to write the separate integrals of all. So it will become half out. Because by now you have practiced so many questions. What did I miss here? Dx. You can't miss the variable with respect to which we have to integrate. Alright? So, which form is it? This is 1 upon ax plus b and the integration is log ax plus b. Alright? I told you when we have linear factors and we split into a partial fraction, mostly it is which rule? 1 upon ax plus b, which is log ax plus b divided by the coefficient of x. Alright? So, I'll just do all together because middle term is a little problem. Let it be like this only first of all. This is not 1 upon ax plus b form. This is 1 upon ax plus b whole square. So, it has to be solved in the proper way. It will go up. So, without thinking, don't jump on conclusions, children. Is it clear? Don't do a log, ye bhi log. Don't do that. See to it what function is given to me, under which category does it fall, accordingly you have to integrate. Alright? Now, it will be log of, here, increase the power by 1, divided by increased power, divided by coefficient of x also. Because this is ax plus b raised to power n form. So what happened? Increase the power by 1 divided by increased power but divided by the coefficient of x. But the coefficient of x is 1, so we won't write it. And just systematically you can arrange. See, a little more simplification if you want, we can do it. Say both of these two terms are 1 by 2, 1 by 2 I can take common. Write it in the proper form, Mohan. This will come down. If you want to apply log m minus log n rule, that also we can do. This is how we have to go about the question. Is this clear? So children, only important thing is, first of all, we have to see, can we apply partial fraction or not? I can apply partial fraction if and only if the power of denominator, the degree of denominator is more than the numerator. If it is equal, then also we divide. If the degree of numerator is more, then also we divide. पहले divide करेंगे. If you remember previous videos, we have done such kind of questions. First of all, we will divide. Divide के बाद एक portion तो quotient plus remainder upon divisor याद है. Quotient को अलग से integrate करेंगे. Remainder upon divisor वाले portion पे partial fraction we will apply. Is it clear, children? So I have to see whether partial fraction is applicable or not. उसके बाद partial fraction की कौन सी type के अंदर question है, उसके हिसाब से you have to apply the rule to split into partial fraction and then integrate it. Is it clear? I hope it's clear to everyone. Let's write the next question. Let's pick up the next one. Integration of, we have to integrate 2x upon x squared plus 2 into x squared plus 2 whole square. X upon x square plus, it cannot be same, x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 whole square. Okay. Now if I look at the question, 2x upon x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 whole square, if I directly apply partial fraction, it's a big question and it's not under my type 3. But that doesn't matter. In question, in exam, you will not get questions according to the types. It has to be a mixed question. You have to see under which type does it fall. Alright? But always think, before coming to some conclusion, before drawing a conclusion, think about it. Can I make the question a little easier? Alright? Can something else work before I come to some particular form? Now if you see properly, I have up 2x. And 2x is a differentiation of x square. And other than x square, there is no other variable in the denominator. So if I want to make it easier, I'll apply the substitution method. And as I told you, substitution method is one thing which will always help you. Alright? So what I'm going to do in this question, differentiate with respect to y. Alright? So this has become 2x dx has become dy. So we have changed the variable. 1 upon y plus 1 into y plus 2 whole square. Now it's a simple question. It has fallen under the type 3. Denominator consists of linear factors where some may repeat. So it's repeating. So I just solve it. A upon first factor, which is not repeated, but the second one is repeating. Alright, same way, LCM. You know how to take LCM. What will be the LCM? Y plus 1 into y plus 2 whole square. So it will be A into C into, clear? Then what do? We put the values. Put y is equals to minus 1. What will happen? 1. Minus 1 plus 1, this will become 0, this will become 0. I'll get the value of a from here. Minus 1 plus 2, 1. So a is equals to 1. Then I'll put y is equals to minus 2. Then I'll put y is equals to minus 2. This will become 0, this will become 0. Minus 2 plus 1, minus 1. So 1 is equals to minus c, so c is equals to minus 2. Now I can compare the coefficient of y square. Here there is no y square, so it's 0. Here when I'll open it, it will be y square into a, the coefficient of y square would be a. Here here when these two terms will be multiplied, y into y square, the coefficient of y square would be b. So b is equals to minus a. I have got the value of a, so b is equals to minus 1. Alright children, so we got the value of a, b, c. Now very clear, we have done so many questions. It's the same type. Now put the value, therefore. Now this y plus 1 into y plus 2 whole square can be written as a. A is 1 upon y plus 1. B, what is b? B is minus 1. C, what is c? C is minus 1. Alright, fine. So that means now if I put in integral, if I put the values here, it will become fine. So this is log y plus 2, and how we will do this? This will be, it will go up first of all. Alright, it will go up, increase the power by 1 divided by increased part divided by the coefficient of y plus c. Now see, when we started the question, the original variable was x, not y. So I have to end the question with the original variable. So put the value. Put the value of y, that is x square. This will come down. If you want to combine this, log m minus log n, because both have number 1 in front. So this is how we are going to solve type 3 questions. Type 3 questions means when the denominator has a linear factors but some may repeat. So you have to apply the rule according to the question given to you. Okay, let's do type 4. What is type 4? Denominator consisting of non-linear factors. This is the last type. Then we will do some extra questions. Alright, the denominator consisting of non-linear factors which cannot be factorized into linear factors. अगर factorize हो जाए linear factor में तो पहले किसी और category के अंदर fall कर जाएगा. Alright, so non-linear factor which cannot be factorized further. So now what is the rule? You know the rule. I'll just pick up. Can we apply partial fraction? That is the first question, children. I need not to tell you time and again. The degree of denominator is 3. So it is more than the degree of numerator. So we can apply a partial fraction. So for that, just pick up this portion. How will we write it? First is the linear factor simple. So it will be a upon. Second, it's a quadratic. What was the rule for quadratic? Read the table. It was bx plus c upon the quadratic factor. Is it clear? Which is non-linear. Bx plus c upon quadratic. Now same way I need to solve. Take LCM both the sides. This will be LCM a into x square plus 4. Bx plus c into x plus 2. Put the values, compare the coefficients and find the values of a, b and c. Alright. So first of all I'll say put x is equals to minus 2. 8. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. This term will become 0. Minus 2 squared, 4 plus 4, 8a. So I got the value of a as 1. Alright, let's compare some coefficient. Say coefficient of x squared. Because I don't have any other number right now. It was clearly x plus 2, so I put x is equals to minus 2. So this term becomes 0. Now you can compare the coefficient of x squared. No coefficient of x squared here. 0. Coefficient of x squared here would be a. When these two terms will be multiplied, children, you need to be careful. careful. Alright, time and again I'm telling you this thing. Don't just rush on the conclusion. अब ये दोनों आपस में मल्टीप्लाई होंगे तो bx into x क्या बनेगा? bx square. तो x square का कोफिशिएंट क्या हो गया? b. So b is equals to minus a. That means the value of b is minus 1. Alright. Now what else you want to compare? Shall we compare constants? Let's compare constants. Here the constant is 8. Here constant would be 4 into a. Here when I multiply, the constants would be this terms, 2 into c. Alright. So 2c is equals to 8 minus 4a. I have the value of a, that is 1. C is equals to 2. Got all the values? Let's put it here. So it will be written as bx plus c, put the value. B is minus 1, c is 2 upon. Alright, here. So just integral now. See, first term is very easy. It is 1 upon x plus 2 that you can easily write down as log. But you need to think about the second one. Alright? See, because questions are going to be mixed, we have done the previous form, that's linear upon quadratic. You can do by that also. But think something else. वो lengthy थी. If you remember, that's a lengthy form. So you can think something कुछ और split कर दे, कुछ और easy बन जाए. Alright? इस वाले का तो कोई tension नहीं है. This is log x plus 2. This is 1. आप इसको थोड़ा सा सोचते हैं. Can I do thing? Split करें इसको. अलग अलग इंटीग्रल में कर देते हैं. Let's take minus out. And look at this. It's a form. Which form, children? It is 1 upon x square plus a square. And what is the integration? That's right, it is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So this portion is also done. What to do here? What to do here? Substitution, that's right. Substitution, differentiation of x square is given to me here. So I can substitute this term. Alright, so I'm just writing these first. Or let's substitute first of all. Put or you can do one more thing. You can completely put this x square plus 4 also. Reason is that if this, see, I can do like this way also. Because there's a reason, differentiation of 4 is 0, so it doesn't matter. So we can put x square plus 4 directly also. Alright, now it will become two is not there, so 1 by 2 will come here. X dx will become half dt. And this we have substituted as t. And what is the integration of this? This is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. C you can write all together once. Alright. And what is the integration of 1 by t? What is the integration of 1 by t? Integration of 1 by t is log t. Alright, put the value of t back. Fine. What is that? X square plus 4 tan inverse. Alright students, this is how we are going to proceed with the question. If you have a non-linear factor which cannot be factorized further into linear factors, we use bx plus c concept. Is it clear? Linear, the same way. If it is linear repeated, इसके साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि एक एक क्वेश्चन अलग अलग टाइप का ही आने वाला है. ऑल द टाइप्स कैन बी मिक्सड अप. तो जो जो टाइप चीज नजर आ रही है उसके हिसाब से यू विल अप्लाई द पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन एंड देन फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ अननोन्स गिवन टू यू एंड देन solve it accordingly. Alright, very very easy topic. So these were all about your type 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we are going to do some extra questions related to this.